welcome to another video. I'm Carol, and today we're gonna be playing some Hearthstone battlegrounds. This is the most similar game to Storybook Brawl that I found. I tried to play some TFT, but it's a little bit too complex. But this one is really close to SBB, so I'm gonna try to talk about the differences, and you'll see how easy it is to pick it up if you know a little bit about SBB already. So yeah, first of all, we start at 3 gold, and all units forever always cost 3. So even level 6 units only cost 3. And first of all, let's pick our hero. Just 1 second. You have the passive. At the end of every 3 turns, you get a plain copy of the leftmost card in your hand. Or you make a friendly minion golden once per game. So that's like the Gwen of this game. And this one can be interesting, but I think I just want to go with something a little bit more familiar. I only started playing yesterday, so I am not a pro at this game, but I played enough to know a little bit about how it works. And that's what I want to share today, so maybe if you're interested on playing something that's similar to SBB, you can play this one. So yeah, we have 3 gold. Next turn we're gonna have 4, then 5, and etc. We can level up, which is always an option. It starts at 5 gold and it goes to 4, 3, and lower. And the cost goes up once we buy it. We can roll, we can freeze, and we can buy the units. We have Battlecry. Your next refresh costs 0. Battlecry applies when you... just 1 second, let me play. Battlecry applies when you play the card on your board. We have Spellcraft, which gives you a spell every turn. And this spell gives +2 attack for 1 turn only. So we have basically a 3/3 here, and we can target the spell on another unit next turn. We can level up for 4 this turn. It was 5 last turn. This time is 4. And it's gonna keep going down until we level up. Once we level up, we can see level 2 units in our shop. And this turn is interesting because I can roll and try to find more Nagas, for example. That's my tribe. Or I can just level up and try to find something better next turn, which is what I'm going to do, I think. We lose out on a little bit of tempo. We take some damage, but that's okay. This game, you want to be trying to level up as much as possible while not dying. It's always a balance. If you level up too much, you end up taking too much damage and you die super fast. Because the damage you take in this game is insanely high. Like 1 or 2 turns where you don't find good units, you're just super far behind. We have more Nagas here. We want to be Nagas, even though there's 2 elementals. Maybe I should pivot to elementals, but I don't think elementals are super strong, and Nagas are super fun to play. The first spellcraft on this, each turn is permanent, so every time I play this, I'm gonna get +4 attack. Let me take a look at how it looks when it turns golden. The first 2 spells per turn are permanent, so for now we don't have to use our hero power. We can do this, and then we can roll to try to find more Nagas. I am basically just buying... there we go, I'm gonna freeze this 1 Naga. I am basically just trying to find the units of my tribe for now, because the game's hard enough, there's too much going on to try to find interesting strategies, so I'm just sticking to one. I'm just sticking to one strategy, like, if I'm going undeads, I only buy undeads. If I'm going for Nagas, I'm only buying Nagas. This makes it much easier to learn while we try to figure out how stuff works. This thing sells for 3, so it's basically a chicken from SBB. I am just going to buy it for now, since we don't have anything else we want to do with our gold. We only had 3 gold left after buying the Naga. So we can buy it and sell later for the same cost we bought it for. And now I think I want to make this thing golden. Since I already have 2 spells, I want to cast on it. This is gonna make her scale super hard. She's already at 10-10 and she's gonna keep growing forever. Some higher level Nagas get some really strong spells as well. Let's see here, level 3 Nagas. We have Eventide Brood, this thing scales as well. Gets +1/+1 every time you cast a spell. This is not the only way to make something golden. If you find 3 copies of the same unit, they triple, the same thing as SBB. And they usually become twice as strong and double the effect. And the only difference is that instead of getting a treasure, you get to discover a unit of 1 level higher than you are. So when you discover, you see 3 units and you pick one of them. Let's see here. We're gonna have a chance to see how it looks this turn. I wanna level up, I wanna use this. I think I wanna lock... Actually, I can just sell this one for 3. Then I can buy both and still level up. As you can see, they triple into a golden unit. I still have my 2 spells. And now I can level. Now I'm level 3. I'm gonna play my golden unit and I'm gonna get a level 4 unit. I also get the spell as well. And my level 4 unit is kind of bad. I don't think I want any of those, so... maybe this or this. Let's just go for this, because why not? And this thing gives a really strong spell. This is gonna give +3/+3, since I'm level 3. And then +4 permanently as well. And now I can just put +2 attack on 2 random units, because the last 2 spells are gonna only buff for 1 turn. And now this is gonna get huge super quickly. I'm gonna give it +3/+3 permanently every turn, and +4 attack every turn as well. Permanent buffs. This thing's scaling my elementals. I don't know if I care about those. Maybe there's like a Naga elemental later, but I am still not sure. If you cast a spell, gain +1/+1. That's pretty strong. Let's see if we can find one more of those before we cast our spells. There we go. Our elementals are quite strong already. Maybe just take a couple elementals. Actually, this thing's really good as well. After you cast a spell, gain +2 health. Only once per turn though, so... not the most tempo. This thing has a lot of tempo. But I think I just want the scaling because I have a lot of tempo already. So let's keep buffing our scaling unit. We now have 2 other units that are gonna scale as we buff this one as well. I almost want to sell something for this, but I would have to sell 2 units. I don't think it's worth it. I think I just want to keep finding more Nagas. To get more spellcrafts, get more scaling for our scaling units. And yeah, that's pretty much it. We want to level up as soon as possible as well. Every turn we don't level up, it gets cheaper, so... even if you can't level up, it's gonna get to a point where you can later. But sometimes when you're like already super far ahead, I'm already scaling a lot, I can afford to lose some tempo. I'm still at 45 health, top of the lobby, so I can probably afford to be a little bit greedy and try to find the higher level Nagas. Let's see, level 4 has 2 Nagas. We have Deep Blue Coroner, which gives minion +1/+1 and improves your future Deep Blues. So it gives +1/+1 and +2/+2. You wanna get that one as soon as possible. You have something that gives +3/+5 and stealth, which sounds interesting. We have another level 3 Naga that after you cast a spell on this, add a new copy to your hand. So you can just buy her, play her, and give her +3/+3. Actually, let's just level up now. We have a full board anyway, so this thing gives +4/+4, and then I can still use my spells on this. you get one more spell to buff this one as well. Sadly, the buffs on her are temporary, but that's okay, because this thing and this thing are scaling a lot as well. And yeah, the downside of the Nagas is that you have a lot of small units that only serve to give you spells, but that's okay because you can have a couple units carry for you. I guess the weakness of this comp would be like poison. Let's see if I can find a poison unit. I know there's a Murloc that's poison, but there's no Murlocs in this game, I think. Oh yeah, that's another thing that I forgot to mention. As you can read there, not in this game are beasts, dragons, and Murlocs. So every match there's a different set of units that can appear in your shops. So you have to think around what's available. It's a little bit too much to think about at the start, but once you get into the higher ranks, it's nice to keep in mind. For example, I know that there are no Murlocs, and Murlocs have some poison that kills units in one hit. So Nagas are probably stronger in this lobby, since we're not gonna face a lot of Murlocs. Sorry about my voice, I'm still struggling a little bit. I never really fully recovered from COVID. Still have some coughing going on and stuff like that, but hopefully it's not too distracting. Anyway, we're still at 40 HP. Leveling up to 5 costs 10 gold, which is everything that we have. But I still want to do it. Let's see the level 5 Nagas. At level 5 we have something that gets double its stats at the start of the combat. We have something that gives a lot of scaling, which is insane. And we have something that gives Divine Shield, which would give it permanently to this one. So I think I'm okay with leveling up, even if it takes some damage this turn. You want to use this on this one, because we get the spell back and then we can buff this one permanently. You want to get the glow scale as soon as possible, or rather the Critter Wrangler, just to give my units more scaling as well. We want to find more units that give spells. This one's a Naga, but they don't have Spellcraft. They have Battlecry. Battlecry only happens once when you play the card. Spellcraft is the one that gives you a spell every turn. We want to find more units with Spellcraft, and we want to find more stuff that scales for us. We also want to find our triples to get more level 6 units. Now that we are level 5 already, anything that we triple will give us a level 6 unit. So even if we triple at 2 cost, we still get a level 6 unit, which is pretty interesting. You don't have to look for your high cost units all the time. And we only take a little bit of damage here. Still scary to take so much damage, but since we have so much health, it's okay. Let's see if we can find our Nagas. This one's a Naga. This is a scaling one. I don't know if I want it. I think I do, since I have to replace this anyway. It only costs 3. It always costs only 3. Anything you buy in a store. We have also scaled our elementals accidentally with this thing that we don't really care about. Maybe I should buy a couple of them for temple. I'll buy a pair for sure. Let's see if we can find something else. This thing's a lot of temple. I don't think it's worth it. Let's sell our elemental, keep looking for more Nagas. We haven't found any, so let's play this one. It's only +1/+1. Let's use it on her, so we get the +2/+2. And I think I want to use it on maybe just this one, since it's temporary anyway. And we want to use the stronger spells on this. Giving +5/+5 and +4 attack seems a little bit better. I could have played this, but I think our board is a little bit stronger. So we're just gonna save it in our hand for the triple eventually. There's some interesting cards in this game, like Undeads are super fun. They have a lot of summons and a lot of units that grow when your units die. You have Murlocs that wanna be playing low-cost units all the time and proccing their battle cries. It's almost like a headball, sorta, when you play like 10,000 Murlocs per turn and you buff everything you have. Alright, nice, we get to die here. We are still scaling. I almost just want to go to level 6 right now. It makes our spell stronger as well. We could buy this thing for another pair, but then we would have to sell something. We use Deep Blues here for sure, so we can give +4/+4 and +5/+5 here. Maybe I just sell the mini Myrmidon at this point, because +4 attack is not the strongest, and we can play something else like this pair. I should have done that before, so this could get a little bit of health as well, or maybe this one as well. Yeah, this one would have gained like +4/+4 this turn. And I should have leveled up before I cast the spell as well, so I would give this +1/+1 extra. With the spell that gives +X/+X according to your level. But that's okay, that's only a tiny bit of scaling that we missed out on. I think we are still quite strong. We are going to try to keep scaling this thing. Now that we're level 6, we can find the Tide Mistress, which gives all of our Nagas +1/+1/+1 after I cast a spell. Or not all of them, but +3 Nagas. So that's a lot of scaling. We also have like the level 5 as well we can find. Now we just want to find our strongest units and our triples as well. Tripling the Eventide route would be amazing. Any triples we find would be great actually, because now we're starting to take some damage because we spent so much gold leveling up. That's okay, because we're still at 17 health. This turn can be a little bit scary. Find another Deep Blue. Need to find some triples as soon as possible. That's a pair. No, that's a triple. That's pretty good. I think I played this is a pair. This is one of the strongest spells. Gives +6/+6. This is scaling though. This is giving +5/+5 and +6/+6. Maybe I sell something else like this. I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm gonna sell this one, even though it's +6/+6. These things are gonna be way stronger, especially with these two getting first copies. Then we can add +7 and then +8 to this thing. And we still have this left from thing we sold. Sadly, we don't have space on our board to play this, but this is quite weak. We only want to play this to discover a level 6 unit. We can do that once we find one of our triples. This is one of the more annoying parts of this game. You cannot sell units in your hand, and you don't get the spell that discovers a unit unless you play them. So if you have like a lot of pairs in your board, you're kind of stuck unless you want to sell out of the pairs. They like float your board. Alright, this is a good combat for us. We're not taking a lot of damage. Pretty good, we take them out, so it's not a 7, at least. This turn was probably one of the most impactful ones, because there was a good chance that we could have died this turn before we find our level 6 units. Okay, let's keep looking for our level 6 units. This thing is interesting, sets a minion to 15 health. But there's like nothing we really care about. Okay, we found another triple, that's awesome. We are gonna play both of them so we can discover level 6 units. I think I want this just so I can discover something else. Magnetized Max and Demons. I don't have any of those, so I'm just gonna sell those. It's a little bit more gold than something completely useless. Let's see if we can find something else though, otherwise I'm just gonna play this. Another mech. I don't think I want another one of those. I just want better buffs. Give something taunt. This could get permanent taunt if I play this. I'm not sure if that's what I want to do. I don't think it is, actually. I think I just want to find something better. Sadly, we are not finding something better, so let's just play our buffs here, and then here. I'm gonna keep rolling. I should have played this before. We're missing on some scaling, but that's okay. It's a little bit overwhelming playing so many spells. Still have to read the cards anyway as well. So we're still struggling a little bit, but that's okay. It's not like we have to play perfectly while we're only in our second day playing the game. We're still facing a lot of weak players, so we don't get as punished or punished as hard for playing imperfectly. We can now discover level 6 unit. Let's see here. Let's just start with the discover. Once again, nothing that we care about. Let's take this one for now. We are still just looking for Nagas. I think that once per turn. I think I want more of those for sure. This thing's not amazing. We also haven't been neglecting the scaling on it anyway, so let's play this just for 2 gold. Sell them, play the other one, sell the other one as well. Avenge tree, I don't think I want this. They have to die last for them to be useful. Just want to roll as soon as possible so we have time to cast our spells. Venomous, start of combat for each minion in your types, gain +5/+5, Taunt, Reborn, or Wind Fury. We only have Nagas, so that's not amazing. There's another Naga that gives Divine Shield. I think I want this one for sure. Because if I give this one Divine Shield, it gets it forever. I think I'm just gonna sell out of this for now. And I'm gonna give this Divine Shield, this Divine Shield, this the 2 buffs, and then this the permanent buffs. Okay, so I think now we can sell out of those. I floated 2 gold because there's not enough time to think about everything I want to do. But that's okay, because this is gonna get Divine Shield forever now. We are still scaling. We are facing the ghost, so that's really good. We don't die this turn. I think this is gonna be a top 3 at least. I am not sure if I can beat a proper comp that's been doing everything the best way possible. Now that this has Divine Shield forever, you can just use this here. And give this thing plus 20-20, then 21-21, which is insanely strong. We can sell out of this now, since you already have the Divine Shield permanently. We also have another one temporary. Where are the Nagas though? Give a minion stats, just +6/+6, this is another one. It could be a pair, but I don't think I care about those too much. I think I really just want the level 6 and 5 Nagas. This could give taunt, this gives stealth. None of those are amazing, so I'm just gonna keep rolling for something more impact. After you cast the spellcraft spell on the minion, give it +2/+2. It's a little bit too late for this one, I think. We're already giving +20/20. Adding 2/2 on top of that's not amazing. We just want more impactful stuff now. Like maybe even just anything with poison would be better than this. And let's give Divine Shield just something random. As it's temporary anyway, it only lasts one turn. Okay. They're also playing the same comp as we are. It's gonna be Combat RNG, I think. That's good. Okay, we got the win. Just barely. We're pretty much the same power level as they are. I'm not sure if I am scaling harder though. Maybe I should just buy this just for the Venomous instead of this thing. I think I'm gonna do that since we're not finding our Nagas. Venomous kills anything it hits in one tap. This is the bane of every late game. Every auto battler late game. Sometimes you just don't find your units. But that's okay. This thing's interesting as well. It destroys the minion that kills it. It's almost like a Venomous as well. But we already have the Venomous, so we don't really need it. And alright, we cast all of our spells. We can cast the spells here and here. And keep scaling this thing forever. And I think I'm just gonna give up on this one. Divine Shield on the Eventide Brute is not... It's not super relevant, so we can just play the Venomous for now. We could try to triple this, but we sold the pair anyway. We have to just sell this now, I think, as well. Maybe for the Leroy. I should have thought about that, because this thing's only giving a little bit of scaling. And they are demons, and they are huge. That's why we take the Venomous. That's perfect, actually. We killed 2 really strong units. Without the Venomous, we were not beating them, for sure. But now we have a chance. Yeah, now we just actually do beat them. Perfect. And I think I want to take the... either more Venomous or the Leroy. Because this thing's not amazing. Stealth's not really what I want. You want Venomous or Leroy's? Or the strong Nagas? Not this one, not this one. We only keep seeing the weak Nagas. For each of your minion types, they got reborn from the Nagas, which was insanely strong. First spellcraft is permanent. We don't want another one of those. They're smart, venomous. Now that Murlocs are in the pool for some reason, we also finally triple this thing, which is awesome because we get even more of this spell. You can give this thing +60/+60 every turn now, which is awesome. Let's discover 6, because maybe it can be a Naga. This thing discovers a Naga. Let's play it for now. Discover a Naga. Those are not the Nagas we're looking for, so let's just sell this thing. Play the Venomous, play this here. Okay, I think the last spell here is not permanent, so maybe we should have used on something else. That's okay. This hit here, that's fine. We got the Reborn, which is awesome. Hit here, nice. Venomous is doing a lot of work for us. This thing's giving us a lot of scaling as well, which is awesome. Let's use this here. Use this here. Here and here. Awesome. Let's see here. What else do we want at this point? I think we just want more Venomous at this point, so we can sell this and this to put more Venomous in, or more Leroy's as well. I don't think we care about scaling anymore. Even if we find like a really strong scaling unit, like the level 6 Naga, I think the poison's just gonna be a little bit stronger. I don't think I want to triple this actually. I think I just want another Manted Queen. Where are the poisoners? Poisonous units, come on, Manted Queens. Can sell this for sure. There's the thing, I don't want to triple. Okay, so we're out of gold. Which one do we sell? This or this one? I think just the Brute for now. We can also sell this and play the Venomous. Can give something stealth. Maybe just this one. We can roll a little bit more. I didn't have time. I voted 1 gold, but that's okay. They are really strong. I don't know if they can handle those. Although we do have quite a lot of Venomous. That's not the hit we want. We really wanted to kill this thing. But maybe just the Lava Lurker is able to carry. With the Divine Shield. Okay, that's good. Okay, that's pretty strong. We are winning for now, and I think we are scaling faster than they are. I am not 1000% sure, since I don't know how much they scale. Exactly. We finally find the Naga that scales. I am not sure if I should take it actually, because it's gonna buff only those 3. I can't sell this. Or maybe I can actually, just for like give up on scaling. But if I'm giving up on scaling, then I should give up on scaling for something better. Use it on here, use it on here. I only got 1 here. That's weird, I think. I'm not sure what happened. I should have gotten 2 copies. But I guess that's okay. Let's just buff here anyway. I don't wanna like lose scaling on this. And I guess we just keep rolling for another Manted Queen, and that's pretty much all we can do. They also get the buffs from the Murlocs as well. We gotta roll as fast as possible before our turn ends. Alright, I am not 1000% sure that we got this. We didn't scale a lot this turn. Maybe this thing's just gonna be able to carry anyway. Let's see how much they have scaled. Looks like they have one unit that's really strong. We just gotta try to make poisonous work on them. They do have counts, so we could hit them. Come on, there we go, nice. That's the biggest threat we were facing. So maybe now this thing's able to carry. And they are, perfect. Just a couple more combats, 1 or 2. And we can take them out. This is quite scary actually. I don't know if we are going to be able to win. Let's see here. First, let's just keep scaling. There we go. This time we added 2 copies. I don't know why it didn't work this last time. Or maybe it actually did and I think it did. I was just like not thinking properly. And our quest for Mented Queens continues. We don't want to triple that one. We don't care about Nagas anymore. All we care about is the Mented Queen for more poison. Maybe I should be caring about Divine Shield. Actually, no, I shouldn't. Because adding Divine Shield to the poison doesn't matter since they lose poison after they hit. So we just keep scaling our huge lava lurker and we keep praying. The last 2 combats we didn't really get reborn on this one, so there's a good chance that we get a much stronger combat if this gets reborn as well. You have 2 shots at it. It could get +5/+5, Wind Fury, Reborn, or Taunt. So it's 1 out of 4, 2 times. So half the time we get Reborn, so we can kill another unit with Poisonous. And yeah, now we just gotta pray. Not much else to do. See how much they have scaled. Not very much. That's a bad hit for us. We don't get the Reborn. Oh, actually, we do get the Reborn. Good. Now we kill this. Perfect. And I think we just win from here, even though we lose one of the Poisonous. This thing's just gonna be able to carry. They have a lot of health, but not so much attack. So they're not gonna be able to get through the Lava Lurker. Hopefully one of those 2 is able to survive. They aren't, so I don't think we kill this turn. Yeah, we only do 8 damage, so they're at 1 HP. Hopefully they are not able to come back. Let's see here. Cast this first. And this one. We get 2 copies, we cast here. Keep scaling this unit. Hopefully they don't find poison to kill it. And hopefully we find more poison. I'm not even sure if they are looking for poison, because like, this is a really low elo lobby. It's only 3500 or something. So I don't know if players here are gonna be able to understand that the only way they can win is to get more poison. Because we are scaling faster than they are. And yeah, we still haven't found the Mented Queen. But we keep hoping that this thing gets reborn. So they resurrect with 1 health and kill another unit. And that's pretty much how we can do at this point. We just gotta Prage. Okay, let's see here. Are you praying with me? Come on. They found a Mented Queen. That's really scary. They have Wind Fury as well. They're quite low on the attack order, so maybe something else is able to tank for it. Okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Something else was able to tank the poison, and the poison fell off. And now we are able to take them out for a really scary win. I think this was like the hardest game I fought and the strongest unit I was able to get ever. Oh, I'm at 4k already. I didn't even notice. It's just going up so fast since I keep facing weak lobbies. And we already have experience from SBB, so it should be much easier for us to get to the proper ranks since this game is so similar to SBB. But yeah, that's gonna be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.